thought I'd do my introduction here in a beautiful spot. It is on the way to Hatcher's Pass in Alaska, specifically Palmer. I'm Karen, and I thought I'd do a little introduction video to my channel. I thought I'd come here just because it's so beautiful. My channel currently is called Adventures Over 60 with Karen. That's a working title. We'll see if it stays the same or change. I'm going to be starting a van life adventure to lower 48 for the continuous United States, for those who are not in Alaska. And I'm going to be visiting all the national parks and just traveling around in my van. I decided to do this just because I'm at a point where my son is out of school, he's got a full-time job, and really, there's nothing stopping me. So, I will be traveling from place to place, seeing what I can see, hence the adventure. I am new at doing videos of myself. Usually I'm just behind the camera taking pictures, and mostly taking pictures. But I decided that why not give it a chance. My son was like, you should really do a YouTube channel. You'd be good. And if you could start gaming, do that too, because you'd be funny, because you would die really quick. We would laugh at you. I'm like, great. But I decided, yeah, maybe I'll do a YouTube channel, so at least that way people can see where I'm going and what they can see. And that way people know where I'm at. It is fun and it is an adventure. I've not always been an avid traveler. I started traveling when I got my first full-time job at 19. And the first place I went was to Florida, to Disney World. And then I've been all over the world since then. Europe multiple times, Africa, I've been to South America, and it's been great. But I decided it's time to see my own country. I've done a little bit of traveling through the States, especially coming back and forth to Alaska, driving the Alcan, which is an experience. And it's not that bad, but it could be because I'm used to it. This is my first video with me in front of a camera, so I apologize if it's a little quirky or it doesn't run smooth like other people's. But we got to start somewhere. And I decided to pick this place to do the first video, even though I've done one already and I didn't like it, so I thought I'd redo it. It's a drizzly day in Alaska, but if you wait for the rain to stop in Alaska, in most places in Alaska, you'll never get outside. And honestly, a little drizzle is fine because then there's not as many mosquitoes, the state bird. And that's a joke. But I thought I'd do this video as an introduction. I don't know what direction I'm going, because besides the whole van life, traveling around, seeing the state park and other things like that, I probably will get some other travel in and kind of put videos together of my other travels. Of course, only lately have I been doing videos of my travels. Most of it is pictures, and I created like a video from a picture and I'll probably go back and do some of that travel. I've been traveling since 1983 to different places, so I've got a lot of pictures. But it's a great experience. Alaska is my favorite place. I have lived here for 10 years now and love it. The winters can be a little brutal depending on the winter. Some are better than others. The idea of snowbirding and being warm during the winter appeals to me right now. The last 3 winters were rough. We had hurricane force winds every weekend for 5 weeks in the winter, and everybody's been kind of sick of the winter. I don't know what else I should say or talk to you about or whatever. I will get better at this as I get more comfortable talking in front of the camera. My editing skills are not the best, but I'm assuming that'll get better as I go along too. I hope to at least show people the beauty of our country and what we have and compare it to other countries. I love visiting other countries, but I am so happy to get back home. There's a lot of things that we don't have that Europe has and other countries, and there's some things that we have that they don't have. And with the soccer tournaments going on, a lot of people saw how great our country is and kind of the things we have. Every place has got its good and bad, and you just gotta just appreciate what you have and just enjoy the time you're in other places. I will not be traveling with any of my animals. They're older animals. I've got 3 cats and 3 dogs, and my son's going to be staying in the house while I do this little adventure, taking care of them. I'm going to come back every 90 days or so to check in on everything in my house, and because if you're out of the state for more than 90 days, then you don't get some benefits that the state provides. Fishing license, that's cheap. I don't fish, my son does, and he's dip netting this weekend, but that's okay. And then your PFD. So for right now, I'm going to be traveling back and forth from wherever I am, depending on the price of airline tickets. When you leave Alaska, it costs a lot to leave Alaska. And depending on how good of an airline deal you can get, that determines. Like my trip to Europe, going to Czech Republic, and when I went to the Scandinavian countries recently, it was just as much, if not cheaper, to go there than to go to South Carolina, which is crazy, but it is what it is. I'm calling this little adventure maybe, where will Karen retire to? Not that I'm thinking about retiring anytime soon. I really love my job. So, and I'm a remote employee, so I can work anywhere. And really love Alaska. So I don't know if I ever want to sell my house here or anything. But I think it's time for me to do a little bit of adventuring. So I'll do a little bit more of maybe some half-to-pass shots, see how it is, see if the snow is gone from there. Currently, it's the middle of July, and I think it might be 50 degrees here right now. Yeah, it's 54, so not that bad, and the rain seems to have stopped a little bit, which is also good. So with this, I will show different pictures and different things, maybe some of my better pictures of when this area has been sunny. I took my son's graduation pictures from here. They turned out really nice. And some shots of Hatcher's Pass, or video, I should say. I got a lot of pictures. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll edit it good. Thank you.